Hey there, everyone. Well, I really hope you guys have been doing very well. Very long time no see here. I know. Been gone for spring break and had a wonderful time. Went and saw my mom. But anyways, so today I wanted to bring to you a new piece of appliance for you. This is a vintage Toastess kettle that I picked up. I think it was during spring break. I actually kind of got inspired to collect some old appliances in that time. And so I picked up three pieces over there while I was gone when I was on eBay. I picked up this kettle and that toaster as well as an old Hoover blender. But I'm not going to show that this video is about this kettle, but I will make new videos, as time goes on, and I'll cover those because I really want to try to go more in depth on each of them. And so I'm going to make a cup of tea with this today, and yeah, I don't know how old this is, but I'll show it to you. So we've got the little name up here. This is a model 740, I believe. So I'll turn it over and we'll look at that. So it's, let's see, Toastess Corporation. Yes, model 740. And it's from Canada. So it has obviously it's going to have an American style plug on it for that. And I got this, like I say, on eBay. It was 20 bucks, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. It did need a little bit of cleaning, but it wasn't too, I could kind of see from the photos, that it would. But I shined it up. I've kind of learned how to get a little bit better at my technique on that. And actually, to tell you guys the honest truth, I Googled how to shine up old metal, and actually they kind of recommend you to go over it first with just water and dish soap, and actually that's all I've done to this, and it seems to be pretty good. I bet you could probably use that Mother's Mag polish, but I'm not 100% sure. I know some of you guys could let me know on that, but I'm thrilled with how this looks anyway. So you can see it's a really old style because it has the heating element in there. I don't know if the element is copper, but it might be. Again, I don't know the age of this, but I would assume it's got to be at least as old as the 70s. I mean, I'm not, like I say, I'm kind of just now getting into collecting things other than vacuums and pins, but I was really intrigued by this. I tried to find me a good tea kettle because I have a modern kettle. Obviously I'm not got no affiliate there, but it was a Govee temperature smart kettle, I believe it was. It actually is a very good kettle. I kept it, but again, I really love old charm, and that's kind of what I started my channel about, really, and so not only about the pins, but it's about any kind of old style thing. I'm always really interested in it. So that's kind of long, but anyway, and there's really the only thing wrong with it is just this one sort of a dent mark in there. But other than that, I was really happy to get it. I thought that was an extremely good deal. The cord is in really good shape. Just some surface corrosion on it somewhere, but it all cleaned up really, really nicely. So, like I say, I'm going to do some tea here. So, I'm going to fill her up. It's just a regular Brita filter. I don't know if I can do this good with one hand. But anyway, you don't have to use the filter water, but I just prefer it anyway. Plus, it's probably easier on the old kettle like this with the heating element anyway. And I about never had to descale my modern one, but obviously when I first got this, I run vinegar through it twice, and that seemed to get out all the old gunk that was happening in there. So we'll plug it in. And it talks about it being an auto stop kettle, but I'm not 100% because it's got a switch here, or a slider. So right now it's on I think that's a warming position, I believe, because it never boils on that. So we'll turn it all the way on to the highest on boil setting. And, you know, obviously this isn't about what's in the video, it's about the kettle. But I do want to say I stopped at a new place in Alabama while I was there. And it's right here. And so I picked up 2 teas as well. So they are a coffee roaster, however they carry tea as well. And so I've got Irish breakfast and a Chinese one, a Moon one. The Moon's a whole leaf tea, which is what I'm going to make right now. And anyway, but the Irish breakfast, it looks like it has some that's CTC, so cut, torn, and curled, but still really delicious. I like them both. I first started out with the Taylors of Harrogate, because I always really liked Yorkshire tea anyway. So while we wait on that, and I'll sit that over there. So I'll go ahead and put my strainer down there. So we will kind of hang out here. It's already beginning to get warm. I was actually pretty impressed how this old kettle might actually be faster than my modern one. Because as you can hear, we're already getting it heated up here. I have no problem with that. I really recommend you get the Go Bee kettle if you're looking for that, because I think it was only $80, and it gives you Bluetooth control and all this cool stuff, so it's quite a good buy as well. But again, like, you know me, I'm more interested in, you know, everything that's vintage anyway. So yeah, as you can hear, we're already getting pretty hot. I'm gonna have to replace this filter pretty soon. Yeah, we're all it's getting pretty warm now. I am gonna heat up my teapot really quick. This is a Kensington brand teapot, I believe. I don't know. I got it when I visited. Let's see, that's upside down. No, it's not. It just looks funny in the lighting. I'm looking at the camera and it looks different in the camera. So I think it's a Prince Kensington, I believe. I picked it up, so interesting quick story was I picked this up when we were visiting the South Carolina tea garden, the one that the Bigelow family owned. It was a really interesting trip, and I've already drank that tea I bought then, but it was lovely. So that should be warm enough to heat up the teapot with, so I'll slid it back to the warm position. I think that's what that is. So you don't have to completely fill that, but I will. This is a very small, single-person cup, obviously. So just give that a quick swish. So that's why I always have this cloth here, because it always is going to go everywhere. But pretty much as soon as you feel that come through the sides, it should be ready to go. So we're almost there. But yeah, while that heats up, I can't recommend this highly enough. I did get a pound of their coffee beans. Sorry, that was shaky, but I did get a pound of their coffee beans. I got Brazil and French roast, and I was doing espresso with that, and it's phenomenal, especially if you really like a darker roast type of presence in your coffee. It's phenomenal. So that, especially if you're doing espresso, it was very good, and they roast it. It was roasted within the day that I got it, so it was just delicious. Okay, so that's heated up, so we'll plug it back in and put it on boil. Get rid of that. And I measured out 1 tablespoon of leaves there. And then I like this tea to sit for 3 minutes, is how I like it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut that off. So I'm gonna give that a quick stir there. So, like I said, I'm gonna leave that for 3 minutes. So I use this timer over here that I couldn't remember how to use. There we go. Okay. So yes, so that's the first piece of old appliances that I picked up, guys. So I really hope that you guys have a good one. I should see you hopefully very soon with a new video about section of my vacuum cleaners I collected will be next. So, well, specifically, I want to do another Hoover convertible video. I've been busy working on all the ones in my collection virtually, because I kind of would get them, I would clean them up a little bit, but I did not fully service them like I serviced the old one that I did on video. But I've been doing that to each of them recently, so I really hope you guys have a good one, and I promise I hope to see you very soon. So I hope you guys have a good one.